now we're on to Kill the Moon, the last story we're going to be talking about today. Then we're going to be going on Wednesday or Thursday and talking about Mummy on the Orient Express until Death in Heaven, Dark Water. So we'll talk about up to them episodes in a couple of days' time, so stick around for that, and then stick around for beyond that, Series 9. So yeah, continue watching this channel because I'm going to try and progress and make things better. Give me comments down below how I can improve my videos. Always up for that. Yeah, last episode now, Kill the Moon. Yeah, so we've got Courtney and the 12th Doctor saying she's not important and stuff, so then he decides to take her to the moon, and Clara's against it because she's a teacher and she needs to keep her pupils in check. You see Courtney getting scared throughout the episode. She goes back into the TARDIS, then she comes out again. She's not the best in this story, and she's probably slowing the story down a lot. And that's all I'm going to say on Courtney. Other than she could be the future Prime Minister. I think the 12th Doctor reference at the end of the episode, which is not a thing because you have to be American for that. So, but yeah. Anyway, what else? Oh yes, Clara now. Clara is definitely trying to be controlling and trying to look after, and she has a duty of care, which the 12th Doctor will later reference himself. So yeah, she has a duty of care for Courtney, and she's trying to get her back safe, really, because she knows how dangerous these things can be. We also have these spider creatures, these antibody sort of things. Yet again, like Into the Dalek, you have these antibody egg things, because the moon's an egg. Yeah, why not, Doctor Who? The moon's an egg. So we're having this massive creature crack out this egg and release another egg, so the moon is still there. And we basically they're going to blow up the moon because the moon is getting bigger. It's causing tidal waves on Earth, and Earth is getting trashed and stuff. It's because of the moon. So they're going to wipe out the moon because basically Earth is hell at the moment because of the moon. And then another moon appears for the Earth to go back to normal again, and everything's all happy basically. But before that, 12th Doctor doesn't do anything. He just basically explores and stuff like that, gets took down by these giant spider things that are coming after him. They can make some aspect of scare factor, but then again, you can tell from a Series 8 budget of a spider to Series 11 with the budget of a spider, you can see the difference of how well we've come along in a couple of years. Only a couple of years, because I mean, it's not that far from Series 8 we've been watching. Yeah, you can see the graphics change, which is quite different to see in parallel between each spider. Anyway, yeah, the people easily get killed off, the crew members. Then you have this main important person who's trying to blow up the ship, and Clara's like, no, we have to keep the moon safe and stuff like that. It's a living being now. We know that a living being is inside the moon, and this woman wants to blow it up. How do we kill it? Which is a very human, scared thing to do, I guess. 12 just lets Clara get on. He leaves her to it, and Clara's not happy with that. She's virtually done with him after she leaves her to make this terrible decision. And humans either can keep their lights on or the lights off on Earth. Who's going to listen to that? I don't think many people would listen. And who's this girl? Why is Clara suddenly controlling us and telling us what to do? I think humans are very stubborn. They wouldn't do such a thing. But then again, a lot of them kept the lights on, so they ignored the public anyway. They ignored what Clara was saying. And Clara didn't blow up the place anyway. And the monster lived, and they planted another egg. It's basically the story. 8 out of 10. It's a very average story, and then it has kind of the first of many demises of Clara Oswald saying, I'm done with you, Doctor. You made me make a terrible decision. Courtney runs off to school, as always, and the woman's left to do her own thing on Earth, getting left in the dock site 20 miles that way, go, or whatever, and then 12 has to say goodbye to Clara. But then, obviously, that's not true, because she's in Mummy and the Orient Express. Anyway, that was my review on Series 8 so far. Stick around for, obviously, the second part on Wednesday or Thursday. I'll release the second part of Series 8. Yeah, check around, stick around, and there's plenty more videos to come on Go.2. Check out my other videos if you haven't already. Like, comment, rate, subscribe, and always click that little bell for notifications, because YouTube's kind of a mess right now. And yeah, See you guys soon.